We're gonna upload this video, so you don't need to record this video, okay? Oh, anyway, can you hear me? Okay. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the first project for AI504. I'm T. Eunbyul, and today I'll explain the details of your first project, image classification using CNNs. Yeah, in this project, your task is to build a CNN that can classify images from the fashion amnesty dataset. This dataset includes 10 categories of fashion items, such as shirts, shoes, and pants. Your goal is to build a model that classifies these items and outperform our baseline. To give you a benchmark, we've provided a simple 6-layer CNN that was developed using Claude, the free version model. This model consists of 4 convolutional layers followed by 2 fully connected layers. When tested in correct environment with PyTorch version 2.4.1 with CUDA 12.1, it achieved an accuracy of 92.15% on the test set. So your goal is to design a model that surpasses this baseline performance. Yeah, let's break down what you need to do to meet the project requirement. For dataset, you should use the fashion amnesty dataset, which can be downloaded and loaded as in this following documentation. Yeah, just use this function. And do not use the test set during training. It is, of course, we can use test set for test or during test, but do not use test set during training. It is because it is cheating. If you are found to have used the test set for training, it will result in fail. And for model specification, you're free to design any CNN architecture. This could be a custom model or a pre-built model. Anything would be fine. You're totally free to design any architecture. And also, there are no restrictions on how you pre-process the data or how to train your model. But your model should achieve an accuracy greater than 92.15% on the test set. So you should submit 2 files. One is Rojit file and second is script file. Rojit file, the file contains this file, Rojit file, student id.npy. This file contains the raw unnormalized output scores from your model for each test. I should mute someone. Okay. This file contains the raw unnormalized output scores from your model for each test image before applying the softmax function. As you know, essentially these scores represent your model's confidence for each of 10 classes. You should submit a NumPy array with the shape of 10,000, 10, corresponding to the 10,000 test images and their 10 classes scores. So, and The file must be named exactly as your student ID with a NPY extension. For example, if your student ID is 20241234, the file should be named 20241234.mpy, right? And the important thing is incorrect file names or format will lead to an automatic fail. So please ensure your MPY file is compatible with the provided test.py evaluation function. I'm gonna explain what is provided test.py later. Anyway, yeah, please make sure your file followed our guideline. And yeah, of course, shuffling the test set will invalidate your result. Okay, so do not shuffle the test set. And you should also submit script file studentid.py. Your Python script should handle training your CNN model and also saving the logits in one execution. Name the script exactly as your student ID with a py extension, such as 20241234.py. And when we run this Python script, it should train your CNN model and also save the logit as studentid.mpy in the same directory. Yeah. Important thing is, this script must automatically save the MPY file without any manual steps. And submission guideline. Please make sure to follow this guideline carefully to avoid the fail. You must upload two files on KMS, studentid.py and studentid.mpy. And do not create any folder or compress the files. Simply upload two individual files, okay? And yeah, okay. Failure to adhere to any of the above guideline, including correct file names or format, it will result in automatic fail. So what we provide is a test.py to help you evaluate your model. And these steps are for students who use Colab. If you are working in Google Colab, please follow these steps to import this file. Okay, upload test file to go folder in Colab and import test.py file like this function. This call and run evaluation like evaluate your file name, and it will output the accuracy for your model. Okay, so let's see the test.py. We're gonna upload this file on KMS. So when you train your model and save logit for a test set, there's a file like this, right? And you can use evaluate function to get accuracy, test accuracy for your model, okay? Okay. Your submission will evaluate it based on the following. Yeah. Your model will evaluate using the test.py file. Accuracy will be calculated and rounded to 2 decimal places, okay? This is also important. Make sure this line. And If your model's accuracy is greater than 92.15%, you're pass, and others, you'd be fail. Also, no submission, late submission, when test set is used during training, or the submission does not follow submission guideline, it will be fail. Okay. So once again, only the accuracy calculated using the test.py will be considered for grading. Ensure you use this function correctly. And yeah, all project related questions will be answered only through KMS during this period. And email will not be accepted. We're gonna not respond to your email. And please post your questions publicly on KMS so that everyone can also see them, okay? Yeah, once again, yeah. Failure to follow any part of submission guidelines will result in fail. No exception will be made due to the class size. So please ensure your submission strictly follow the required format. Actually, last year we had several students receive a fail because they didn't follow the correct file format or naming conventions. So please take this seriously because there are absolutely no exception. And also to help you avoid making the same mistakes this year, we've added an assertion error like in your script. So this will check your file format before submission, like logit shape or logit MPY file name. So I highly recommend you implement it and run this check to ensure your file are properly named and structured before submitting. Yeah. Yeah, please double check everything and make sure you're submit correctly. That's all for the project instructions. Okay. Oh, there's some questions. So what about initialization? We probably shouldn't use pre-trained weight. Oh, no. You can use pre-trained weight. You can, we don't have any restrictions for model. So you can just use pre-trained model and add some classifier or change some classifier for 10 classes. Okay? Yeah, there's no restrictions. Okay? And next question. Do we also have to change evaluate into evaluate my idea? Yeah, of course. You don't have this file, right? You should evaluate your NumPy file for evaluation function. Okay? Once is it okay? And are multiple submission attempts allowed where the most recent one will grade it? Yeah, of course, the most recent one will grade it. It's okay. Yeah, and I'm wondering where I can find the baseline model for this project. We'll not provide baseline model. We just give you a baseline model performance. So because if we give you this baseline model, it is really easy to make accuracy higher, okay? And will the skeleton code be provided to run on crab? No, you're gonna create your own model and create on your train function tab, okay? And will this instruction file be uploaded on Canvas? Of course. Do we also have to change evaluate? Yeah, okay. I missed the point. We should rename the file. Yeah, you should rename your file as your ID. Okay. Then we basically have to code from scratch. Yeah. Or can we just use, say, tutorial code for CNN? Yeah, or it's fine. Is it right that we need to create our model from scratch that exceeds the 90? Yeah, Junsong, you're right. Is it free to determine any number of hyperparameters? Yeah, Minja, you're right. Once again, there's no restrictions on model specification and training and, well, preprocessing, all is fine. Okay? Okay. I think it's all. Do we extract to what extent we can? To what extent can we use LLMs? Actually, yeah, you can use open model and you can use the power of LLMs, but if your code is the same as other students, your code about 30 students have the same code, it would be a problem, right? So you can just use the power of LLMs. Do not just copy and paste. Okay. Tino, yeah, you can use open model. I already mentioned. Okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, because I'm TA, I cannot recommend you to use LLM, okay? But coding from scratch will enhance your skills. Yeah, model class and the training code together. Hongju. Yeah. It should contain both. I think I'm worried about student will redundant question. We'll have a student have redundant questions. So please make sure read the docs. Okay? Yeah. Tami? Yeah, you're right. And I already answered these kinds of question a lot. So I think that's all. I think Minjae should be the last question. Would it be possible to upload instruction document on KMS? It seems overcrowded. Ah, really? Okay. Oh, Sunjun, thank you. Yeah, please make sure you thoroughly read the document and please do not make a redundant question. Okay? Please, because there's about 500 students. Okay. And that's all. Thank you. And if you have question, remember to post them on KMS within the time frame. Okay. Thank you. Good luck. Bye-bye.